Okay, good morning. I'm French Canadian, my English accent is not the best, but I just want to share my point of view about war and what's going on in the world. My title was "War is all about lies and bullshit." It's just a racket. So why is that? Why uh, all wars, mostly all wars, everything is like uh, orchestration of people working together to create war and to benefit of the wars of what's going on when they put the destruction all over the place, and how do they get the money out of it? They get the money by destruction, and they get the money by reconstruction. So people have to understand that, and how they do that, how they use the people to start the wars and things like that. Maybe you can go back in time and uh, and look at all the wars. And if you look deeply in all wars, you'll see that it's just a racket. It's just an orchestration and a planification of events that will create the war by bad actors, like some people say, and it turns all around this racket of war. Say, so you got the generals and bankers all involved in this shit. So that's why it's just a racket. That it's just a criminal activity for most of it, and they use the people, the young in the army. They use them, they brainwash them, so they think they fight for a good cause, and they go destroy stuff, throw bombs at people all over the place. So everyone's happy. So the brainwashed soldier thinks they do the right thing. They defend, they protect, and the guy at the top just laugh at us while everybody is fighting each other. So if you take an example of the Ukraine and Russia war, you can very easily see that this. This event, so when it took place, could have been settled very easily. You always people always say in politics that you don't understand, or there's the people, it's hard to negotiate. But if you look just at the politician in Ukraine, and we all know that Ukraine first had a bad election. So politics is all about bullshit. Bullshit. It's all the same as war. Politics is all bullshit. Most of the place, you see Israel. Netanyahu should have gone a while ago. People hate him there, but he stays there. We got our Trudeau in Canada. Everybody hates him, but he stays there. So politics is all about bullshit. Politics, yeah, when you vote for someone in politics, you're not gonna vote for a big change, because they don't want the change to happen. They want to keep the ball rolling. Make money with this and that, and screw you with the pills and pharma. It's all bullshit. War is a very bad bullshit, because when you receive a bomb on your head, you don't have a second chance. So with big pharma, at least you can defend yourself. You can You can't say screw you and I don't need your crap. But with war is it's very bad. It's very it's a bad activity. It's probably the worst. So when you think that some people, the army and all that, are supposed to be there to secure, to protect the weak, to protect the old, the young, the children, and all that, and they do completely the opposite of that. You can understand why I say it's all about bullshit. And you look at Ukraine first. You look at Ukraine, their politician when they had the election and all that in 2014, something like that. Something starts, and you got some American involved, NATO and all that. So they did not let the election, you know, go the way it was supposed to. And you can look at the politician in Ukraine now. It's a bunch of clowns and morons. What Zelensky and you look at these people. Say really is say really. Same with Canada. So we look at our Prime Minister. You look at uh, Ukraine. It's a real clown. These are not real men. When you look at that, you got to be suspicious. Suspicious. Something is not going right there. So they made a bad the negotiation in Ukraine, but I say it's all a racket because behind all this, Russia didn't do the right thing also, so they're all involved. So you cannot say, oh, it's all Ukraine fault, it's all Russia's fault. Okay, Russia blames America, Ukraine blame the people that don't help them. So, China want to rule the world. So everybody is always against each other. You cannot have. Sometimes America is against England, France. So they always have to work this out as a conflict kind of mentality, and it keeps going. So Russia is behind the war in Ukraine. Ukraine is behind the war in Ukraine. America is behind the war in Ukraine. UK, they're all involved in this war, and the big decision goes over the countries. So you can understand that it's all a racket because they're all involved. Russia also is involved, and it's not a country of peace. It's just a like you would say, a piece of the check on the checkboard. But they use Russia, they use America, they use Canada, they use England, they use China to set a stage for things, and they don't care about the people. So that's what I mean. They just care about money because at the top, Russia doesn't really, there could be some borderline, but it's all about a big racket, a big world racket. So that's all it is, and people seems not to understand that, and they make money with the destruction, and then they are gonna send some contractor to rebuild stuff and all that, and they're gonna make big money with that too. Sometimes it could be just that the reason for it, like the Afghanistan war was about the mineral there, the China connection, and it was all about that. We all know that America sent the troops there to to make sure that the land is cool, and then China took the mineral to make stuff in China. So it's all a racket. So that's why I want to say that. So You have to understand that they're not really for the ordinary people. So, they're just using the ordinary people. Okay, say one day you will see something happen in your country, and they're gonna they're gonna put up a story that there's a conflict because of this, because of that, and it's all gonna be bullshit most of the time, like the big fires all over the place. But that's what I want to say for the beginning. War is all about bullshit, about making money, and make people hate each other. You see, so you want some people hate, because when you got hatred, you got very big things going on. Say, so America, everybody hates America. Most of the country hates them because they've been all over the place, because they're the big one they use to create chaos all over the place, because these people are sick, psycho sick, crazy people, and they like that. They have fun throwing bombs and making money, and they just sit in a big leather chair, and they laugh at us. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just bullshit, because we don't need war. We don't really need. Nobody wants war, but you understand. At the top, they laugh. They laugh at wars. They have fun. They see the heads rolling, and so, they just look at people like they're nothing, like animals. Like Israelis say, the Palestinian are animals, and you see at the top these people look at us like that, and they just try to divide us. So they create hatred between different countries, like okay, Ukrainian now hate Russian, Israelis hate Palestinians, and Chinese hate everybody. To the politician. Chinese are some kind of people. We Canadian are a different mentality. Those are open mind in Canada, are very good, cool people. They just try to say the truth about things. So we don't give a fuck about politics. Politicians a waste of time. They're just a bunch of morons that takes our money to use us. So that's what I want to start to say about wars, because I'm going to talk about the real distraction of wars and the uselessness of wars, say how it's used, and creating hatred. So you see what happened in Russia lately, in the in this big center, big theater. So it's all about creating fears, hatred, so people will fear and hate each other. So it gives them some kind of energy for war. So when you hate, you don't think, you don't realize that you're being used. You've been used, so you just try to react. So if you go throw bombs at people and kill their children and kill their wives and all that, then these people will hate you a lot, and they will want to fight you. So that's what's happening in the world. So the people hate each other, but they don't hate the right people. The right people to hate are at the top, and they don't take a gun. They just pay you to do the bad, the dirty work. They pay you to do that. So you got the general, big fat asshole generals that do nothing, but they give orders, and the lower you go, then these people take the money and go fight and think they fight for the right cause, but they don't fight for the humanity cause. They don't fight for the human cause. They fight for the big money, the big establishment, banking establishment, and corrupt. piece of crap that we have in politics and all that. That's all it is. That's all there is about war. It's all about taking the control, making money, destruction, getting the minerals, and getting the land, this and that. So never forget about that. So that's about it. That's all I have to say for now about that. Take care.